Welcome to JermaineAuNatural. I am Jermaine Ryan. And my wash and go, it's old.
You look dusty.
And remember that any videos that pop up above will always be linked down below in the description box and sometimes in the end cards for you to watch after this one. I'm going to show you all, give you all a nice how to do a simple, easy, quick, natural puff. Man bun, whatever you want to call it. You're putting your hair away, you're extending your hair longer than probably what you should be. Or maybe just what you need to do. Alright, so pretty simple. Couple of things that I use when I do my puff. Also kind of featuring a specific product. Water. I always go with warm water. Couple of different brushes. I like to use my Felicia Leatherwood paired with my hard bristle brush. Gel of choice if you choose to use a gel. And the product that I'm going to be featuring in this video are my Swirly Curly Snappees. So this is what I use for my puffs. Now, typically, my snaps are a little bit old. I think I've had these probably for like 2 years now. So basically, it's a snappy. It has a little button on the end. And when you are putting them in your hair, you very simply snap them. And then when you're taking your hair down, you pull the snaps apart. Now, for my hair, the amount of hair that I have, I typically have to use 2 together. Let's get into making the puff happen. First thing you want to do is wet your hair. If you need to moisturize it, but you're going to need some water in it to help make your hair manageable. Now listen, I could bring out a cute little mister and mist my hair and I'm not making the time for it. I have the time. I don't want to make the time for it. I need my hair wet
Right now.
Dollar store, okay? And here's what we're gonna do. This hair is about to be wet. And I go just along the perimeter because that's what I'm moving. Just along the perimeter. This top is weird. And a little bit up on the back. I can feel the water on my scalp. There. Hair is wet, like dripping. Now what I like to do, because this is an old wash and go, help move the hair in the direction I want it to go in. I will take my Felicia Leatherwood just along the roots, just to kind of help move the roots up just a little bit. I'm not trying to go through it. I'm not trying to do a full-on detangle, but just enough for it to really get through that outer layer of hair, just around the perimeter, just to get through it and move it up. That's it. Nothing too tough, not too hard. Just nice and gentle, just enough to move the roots a little bit. So now that you have wet the hair along that perimeter, it is stretching out because of the water. You can kind of get the Felicia Leatherwood through at least that initial part there. This is not a slick down. This is just, like I said, nice, light, and natural, but just enough. So now that I've kind of got the ends, the perimeter here kind of moved up and out a little bit. Hard bristle. Soft bristle, hard bristle. Taking that, smoothing it out just a little bit more. All right, that's gonna smooth it. So now you should be looking a little Frankenstein whitefish by the hair. And from here, I will then take my gel of choice. I'm using my Dippity-do, the Gelée. Because it's like a medium gel, this is the one that I tend to go for. So just a top of the fingerful. Like I said, we're not slicking it down, but gonna take it, again, rubbing it around the perimeter. Hard bristle brush again, just to help get it through a little bit. And now for the puff part. So, here's how I do it. Now I've got a decent amount of hair. So if you're using the Snappees, adjust to 1 or 2 however you need it. So I take the 2 ends from the 2 sides that I put together, put that right here, right at my hairline, swing these back and around. And what I do is, give you a back view, is that I will take these 2 here and I shuffle them forward. So that's going to pull your hair upward, and the material that this is made out of, it's not going to tangle your hair or anything like that. So I'm going to shingle that forward. Hold on. And while that shingles, once I start shingling the back forward, I will take the front. If it doesn't slide back automatically, I will push the middle button back. And again, just the way that it's made, it does not snag my hair. It has never pulled my hair. Okay? So shingling this upward into my puff. As you can see, it's pulling and smoothing. And from the front, it's pulling backwards. Boom, there you go. So you get it good and up. As you can see, it is nice and smooth. Not slicked down, but it's a nice smooth look. The hair is still wet. Then I take the 2 from the back, the 2 ends, bring them to the front. And that's it. Then I lift it up just a little bit because I don't want it too tight. I don't want my edges pulling. I don't want my nape pulling. Nothing to pull. That's how I do my puff. Sometimes if I feel the need, I might go in with a little bit more gel, but this is routinely normally how it comes out for me. Like I normally don't have to go in with too much, but that's it. Then, because it is an old hairstyle, this is an old wash and go. The gel is still in there. I ain't washed it yet. I will then go back in with my dollar store water bottle. Couple of spritz on the puff part. Shake it out just to get the gel reactivated. Give me a little bit more curl. And that's it.
There he is!
That's the puff. I might pull a little bit. This one is a little bit higher, so tad bit more gel, just like a dip in. And just go on the back, because sometimes my back areas don't reach all the way up, depending on how high I have the puff. But smooth just the back up with that little bit of gel. Hair is still wet. So if you feel the need to add a little bit more gel, maybe a couple of hairs in the back aren't really in place, maybe something on the side isn't right, you take a little bit more gel, you rub that in, and then with the soft side of the brush, you're just going to smooth it upwards. To smooth it up into the puff. And I like to do it all the way up, smooth it all the way up. And then let the hair fall down, because I'm not taking I'm not taking Snappy out. I'm not trying to have it like perfect, because I'm not really going anywhere. I might be in the streets, but impress who for why? It just needs to be decent looking. I got my mirror on the side here. Fluff that part out a little bit more. And that is the beginning and the end of my puffs. As you can see, it's not slicked down. It's a nice, like I said, lightly gelled. It's a natural puff in a sense, because it's a light bit of gel and water, and that's it. So there will be a little bit of puffiness. I don't want to slick down. I don't want to have to take the time to, triple shampoo a whole bunch of gel out of my hair.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm just extending this for a few days until I wash it, so I don't need to do the most. So that is very, very simply how I do my gel. Now, you do have the option that if you wanted to kind of help everything to lay down a little bit more, if you have pieces that where you went back and added a little bit more gel, you could take your satin scarf, tie it around just to help everything lay down a little bit more. If that's what you want, I don't do all of that. I just let it dry as it is. And I go. And since the weather's warming up, I will go now with my hair still wet before even letting it get fully dry inside of the house. So I just wanted to show how I do my very quick, very simple, natural, non-slick down or slick back high puff. And so, of course, I will have the information for the Snappees down below in the description box so that you can check them out. They really are everything. I have the scrunchies too. Love this. I actually use the scrunchies to hold my hair back when I'm washing my face for bed or in the morning. And they're satin as well. So make sure you check those out in the description box down below. So yeah, I just wanted to get on and give a really quick how to do a nice, natural, quick, easy puff. This is literally how I do my puffs any and every single time that I do them. Nothing more, nothing less. Legit. So let me know in the description box down below. How long does it take you to do a puff? What are your steps and processes? Let me know if you also try my method also. Let me know if it works out for you. All right, make sure that you like this video. Press the red subscribe button. I like to share some of the things that I do. They might be easy. I'm not a do the most type of person. So I like to share some of the quicker things for people to do because that's what I prefer to do. Feel free to share this out if somebody else may need to know a really quick and easy way to do a good, nice, natural high puff. Punch the notification bell so that you stay pressed of when I post my videos. Again, thank you for tuning into JermaineAuNatural. And I'll see you in the next one.